Welcome back, Reactorites, for the third edition of Dapper Dorks. My name is Alger, and this is...
I'm Holly, and welcome. And we're going to talk about some stuff that happened this week in geek fashion, geek style. The first thing that I want to talk about is actually another one of my favorite websites. Like, I want to talk about websites, whatever.
That's what we're here for, right?
So, one of the websites that I wanted to talk about was actually Her Universe. A lot of people know what this is. It's a website that was started by a woman named Ashley Eckstein, and it was very focused on women. She didn't think that there was enough women's geek apparel out in the world, so she started her own company a couple of years ago. This past weekend was actually the 37th anniversary of Star Wars, and just in time for that, she released a whole new line of Star Wars stuff. Now, she owns the licenses to Star Wars, to Star Trek, to Doctor Who.
Oh, interesting.
To The Walking Dead. She has a lot of really cool stuff. I'm actually wearing one of the very first Star Trek shirts that she ever released, so this is fairly old and not available anymore. But her new stuff for Star Wars is really great. My two favorite things, she has a dome skirt of R2-D2.
Ooh.
So just of the dome, and it's adorable. And then she also has a couple dresses, and she created a whole line of jewelry that's based on R2-D2 as well. So she has a Han Solo dress, and she has a bunch of R2-D2 stuff. It's really fun. It's adorable, and some of it is very much everyday cosplay. When you don't want to be in full costume, but you still want to represent for your favorite brand, go check her out.
For my section, I'd like to tell you about Tokidoki. If you guys don't know about Tokidoki, they make brands. They make parody brands of Marvel. They have their own stuff. They have toys. They have bags. They have accessories. Anything for men, women. T-shirts. If you look at this hat, of course is Street Fighter, has Akuma and Ryu, and I bought this from Tokidoki. Going forward with the Marvel stuff, Holly and I would like to speak about the recent movie that just came out called X-Men Days of Future Past. Yes, there are two characters that we're going to be speaking about. It's Quicksilver.
It's the same character!
Yeah, basically, yeah, the same character, but played by two different actors. Evan Peters is playing Quicksilver in Days of Future Past, and Aaron Taylor Johnson is playing Quicksilver in Marvel Studios' version of Quicksilver in Avengers Age of Ultron. So, both of those two characters, same character, but look completely different. What did you think about the Days of Future Past version?
Now, I remember when they showed it off, everybody was really concerned. It turns out that based on what he does, his major scene in this film, I don't want to spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen it, but everybody is really loving it, which is great. Now, everybody was really concerned about his costume. I didn't think it was that bad. And I actually like it because, I don't think that at his age, he's very young in this film, his character. And I don't think that he would have really adopted a look yet. So he's still a teenager, he lives with his mom, he's stealing TVs. I think that he looks fine.
Well, it's funny because when they first showed Quicksilver's costume for X-Men Days of Future Past, the Fox version, a lot of people were giving it a lot of grief. They thought he looked like a tool. Loose words there. But of course, then Marvel released the Aaron Taylor Johnson costume, and
which is a little bit closer to the comic books.
A little closer to the comic books, but it kind of received the same the same reaction from the fans. Because again, these are just still pictures. When I saw Days of Future Past, Evan Peters looked great. I didn't really even think about his costume. He just did his job or did his running around thing as Quicksilver does. But the pictures that we saw of Aaron Taylor Johnson in that tight getup, I don't know. I just hope it looks better.
It looks a little cheesy, doesn't
it? It looks really cheesy, and I hope it turns out well in full motion. Again, so wait until Avengers Age of Ultron, and we can do the comparisons between Quicksilver there and Quicksilver in Days of Future Past. And don't forget to go to Tokidoki.com and
HerUniverse.com.
And don't forget to go to NerdReactor.com and click on the guy with a hoodie so you buy those cool hoodies that we have. And we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.